Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Supercross Talk podcast. I know we haven't done it in a while. I think the last one we did was probably it was probably like 3 months ago. Last time we did one was about 3 months ago. So, of course, Supercross season is over. We gotta wait a little bit, but we got motocross. We got the AMA motocross. We get time for that. But for today's episode, we're only having Luke and Coyer. Cam currently cannot be on. He is the Mr. Sleepy Man. So, we can't have we can't have Cam, but we got Luke and Coyer, and that's all that matters. So, it ain't going to be much. But we're doing an awards podcast. We're doing an awards for Supercross. I know that they don't do that besides the 450 and 250 champions, but just rewards is kind of what we're going to talk about, and then the predictions for next year. So, what award do y'all want to start with?
I don't care.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
We're going to do a award for each coast. So, both of the 250s and then the 450. Most improved. Try to give 3 if possible. But you have to have a for sure number 1.
Oh, well, shoot. I'm trying to remember exactly who's on what coast and everything like that. It's hard to say.
You need me to pull something up or no?
Yeah. Can you just rattle off some names from like the West
for
Coast or something like that?
I got you. Y'all might catch me just standing still a little bit for this first race so I can pull this stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What do y'all want first?
West 250 West Coast.
250 West? Okay.
Name off a couple.
What they start off with.
Okay. Let me, I don't know.
Just name off like the top 10 in points or whatever, how they finished.
Okay, I got you. Why is it only giving me 450? I want 250, motherfuckers. Oh. Alright, here we go. Why is it still only giving me fucking... What the hell? I'm smart. This is weird. Okay. Oh, because it's fucking motocross. Duh. I'm not very smart.
Well, this wasn't very prepared.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, we're going with it. Okay. What y'all said? 250 West first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do y'all want? Y'all just give you the top 10?
Top 10 in points.
Because I mean, going from 10th to 11th is a 20-point fucking difference in the 250
Top
West.
10 in points.
So, top 10, you got Christian Craig, Hunter Lawrence, Michael Mosman, Joe Shimoda, Nate Thrasher, Vince Freezy, Chris Blows, Garrett Marchbanks, Robbie Wageman, and 10th is Jalik Swoll, who did end the season injured.
So you want to talk about most improved. I mean, the maturity level or the consistency level that Craig rode with was out of the world. We all knew he was fast. It was just like he was on a different level this year.
It really came down to just him being consistent. Everybody knew he was fast. But, I mean, he always ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time in earlier years. And this year he just found a way to stay out of that spot.
Yeah, and I mean, most improved, if we're talking most improved.
I'd say Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah, I was about to say Hunter Lawrence just because he ended the season on, how many wins did he have at the end of the season while Craig was kind of in cruise control?
I think he had 3 or 4, if I'm not wrong.
And I'm pretty sure he won the shootout, too.
Oh, yeah, he won the one in... Did they do it? Yeah, it was Atlanta.
Atlanta, I think. Yeah. I mean, I think most improved from last season, got to be Hunter Lawrence. Plus, it's going to bring confidence to him for next season like crazy.
He's your number one, no doubt. Just with how he ended the season and how
Oh yeah.
he kept the pressure on Craig, saying like, "Hey, you can't really mess up. If you make a mistake and you go down, you're going to lose points."
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because I mean, with he checked out in majority of the races at the end of the year.
Yeah, I want to say it's just mainly because of his whoop speed. In all honesty.
Yeah,
He's
that was
killing it.
huge. So
And
who?
especially how rough the whoops were this year.
Oh, they were
Nuts.
okay. Let's say this is kind of just going on everything. Do y'all think that they tone it down a little bit next year or no?
I don't think they
No.
will.
Seems like every year they're getting gnarlier and gnarlier. Most of the injuries we see in Supercross are from people just blitzing it, going for it in the whoops, and
They just make the simple mistake.
it just seems like jumping the whoops is becoming more of a thing I've ever seen than before.
And the bad thing is, I feel like it makes the racing a little bit like
What in the world?
it doesn't make it as interesting.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Your bike was backwards and hit me.
I know it was. Oh.
Yeah, but do y'all think that they're gonna maybe look at jumping through the whoops? Because people are doing it lap one.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that they
And
look
I
at that?
deteriorated. I don't think they will.
Because I mean, like the only people that stayed, really the only two people in the 250s that I saw stay consistent and blitz them was Craig and Jet.
And what you've noticed is that, and no diss on shorter people and stuff like that, but anybody who is shorter in the Supercross series, 5'9" and under or whatever, they're not blitzing. They're jumping. Cooper Webb,
Yeah.
other shorter guys, Austin Faulkner, there's a bunch of guys like that. They're not usually.
And Faulkner really isn't that short, though.
Yeah.
But it's just.
But you think about like guys like Ricky Carmichael, you put him with these same exact whoops in his time.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Hard to tell.
I don't really think it's the shorter people. I think it's just skill based, kind of.
Yeah.
because I mean Sexton stayed blitzing them pretty much all year,
Yeah.
unless they were just
he's not
really
short.
bad.
Marvin sometimes skims them.
Yeah, towards
New
the end of
scan.
the season, he started blitzing them, and it actually started working for him.
And Marvin hardly ever skins them, and he's a taller rider.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that. I was just thinking of Craig being the taller rider.
Yeah, I know.
Fastest on the whoops, in my opinion.
Yeah. Who would y'all put in second though, for
For what?
most
I
improved
honestly don't know.
out of the 250
Joe
West? who-
Shimoda? Oh, okay. Yeah, West. I don't know.
I mean, Joe Shimoda did finish fourth in points, but I don't remember what he finished last year. Was it second behind Jet?
Joe has always shown the speed, but he's never showed the consistency. So
I want to say it's more wrong place, wrong time for him as well.
yeah. So
He gets screwed over quite a bit.
I can't put him as up there as most improved because he pretty much did the same exact kind of thing as last year. He showed the speed, he ran up front, and he went down a lot.
Okay, what about Nate Thrasher?
Nate Thrasher is one of those like wild card riders. Like he's like we saw in the last race of the whole Supercross series. He just like went out of nowhere and beat Hunter Lawrence. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
he's fast, and he's like we always talking about. Of course, 250s are younger, stay consistent, but
I still have a lap to go. I should have let
Yeah,
you
I'm
pass
Never
me.
lap to.
Thrasher's really not ever in. Like we haven't really talked about him in the point standings or being in the fight, but he's shown potential.
Yeah.
Okay, how old is Garrett Marchbanks?
He's
not that
to
old.
answer that question. He's riding 450s in motocross this year, so he's possibly moving up.
Cause
He's a bigger dude. He's tall. And
yeah,
he's
he is.
muscular.
Because he finished 8th in the points.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all... I don't know, because I want to say Jalik Swole, but Jalik Swole took a downgrade from what he was last year.
Yeah, but you also have to remember Jalik Saul went hard down on the first race.
That is true.
Season. And he was out for 2 to 3. But yeah, he was never really up in the fight.
No, like the top 3 is... you would probably have to put them as your 1, 2, and 3 for
and
most
it's hard to say on that coast, because that coast kind of like fell apart with, I think Cooper and Nichols were both supposed to race that coast.
Sorry to interrupt, but how do you think? What about like Vince Freezy? How would you consider that whole order thing? But he did race 450s beforehand and then dropped down to the 250 class.
That is true.
And he finished fourth. He finished fourth in points.
He finished 6th.
Fourth in that's what my thing's saying.
The hell?
That was the 16th. On mine it says Christian Craig first, Hunter Lawrence second, Michael Mosman third, Vince Freezy fourth, Joe Shimoda fifth, and then Nate Thrasher sixth.
On mine it has Craig, Hunter, Mosman.
Oh, that's after round 9. That's after round 9, my bad.
Okay.
I don't know why it's supposed to be after round.
But I mean, I don't really know what you would. You really can't go anywhere else besides your top 3.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't.
But I would say the only way
last year.
The only way you would put it is you would switch Craig and Lawrence. You would put Lawrence number 1, Craig 2, Mosman 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
We'll just get off of 250 West because I mean, we really got nothing else else to talk about on them, because the top 3 riders that finished top 3 are probably your top 3 most improved.
Now you can name the top 10 in the 250 East.
All right, 250 East, you got Jet, of course.
Mm-hmm.
RJ Hampshire, Pierce Brown, Mitchell Oldenburg, Enzo Lopes, Jordan Smith, Cameron McAdoo, Jace Owen, Austin Faulkner, Derek Drake. And I'm also going to toss in. I'm going to go to 12th. I'm going to toss in Joshua Verizon and Phil Nicoletti.
I will give you in my opinion, my clear number 1 was Cameron McAdoo.
Yeah.
Without his injury, he was literally a championship contender with Jet. You know, Jet I would never put as improved because like he's just always been fast.
He was a contender last year.
Yeah, he was a contender last year, and everybody knew he was going to win as long as he can keep it on 2 wheels. It's just that's how Jet is, and I think that's how he'll be for his whole career.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I want to say I'm going to go with you on Cameron McAdoo. My second is probably Pierce Brown.
Yes, most definitely.
I know injuries got him into 3rd, but I mean,
still
he finished
third place.
He finished 17 points over Oldenburg for 3rd. And Pierce Brown, he started getting it going at the end of the year.
Yeah, he did.
Cause seeing where he started, oh dude, it was terrible.
Yeah, the only other guy you could throw in there is the guy that has probably never finished 2nd in points, was RJ Hampshire. I mean, yes, he got his first win this last year, so that was impressive alone. But he improved, but he's still inconsistent because he crashes a lot. But he improved.
Yeah. What do you think about Enzo Lopes finishing 5th?
Definitely strong. He was fast, and he had a lot of bike problems for some reason.
Do you think that has to do anything with him not being on like a factory bike?
That's my bad, Luke.
It could be the factory bike and stuff. He's on a team that I think is a newer team, but I just remember because I follow him on Instagram. It was almost every week. It was like brake problems. He lost this, and he had to race a whole race without a front brake, and it was just week after week. It was something new, and it's like, dang, is he ever going to catch a break?
Yeah. Do you think if they do you think teams are looking at Enzo after doing what he did on that bike?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, because I think Enzo raced better than.
Majority of the riders.
Yeah.
Which you have to give him props for that, dude. You're on a fucking. You're probably on a new privateer bike.
Mm-hmm.
And you're finishing 5th in the 250 East with. I want to say the 250 East was more stacked than the West.
Yeah, that's the other thing is hard to say because, like I said, Justin Cooper and Colt Nichols were both on the West or whatever.
And then they got hurt.
Well, Cooper, didn't start the season, and Nichols went out the first race.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, you know.
But I mean, like, let's say you were to go back 2 years, like whenever this game was made. The 250 East was stacked, and
absolutely,
nobody kind of really noticed that last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you had Jet, Craig, Hampshire, Mosman. It's like,
I thought, Mosman was against Jet. That's right.
yeah, that field was just stacked last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't get how you plan to ever beat that if that's probably going to be the most stacked 250 class we will ever see in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, unless fucking Ryder and them come along.
1, 2, 3 would be, McAdoo is my clear favorite. Pierce Brown and then Enzo Lopes, you know.
Yeah, I'd probably put RJ in 4th, just because of what Enzo was doing on his bike.
Yeah, I mean, not saying that the bike can make that much of a difference, but you put Enzo Lopes on the Husqvarna, factory Husqvarna.
I don't even want to know what that would be.
Does he have better results? Is like, what happens? You know.
I would truly believe he probably does. I would say he's probably fighting with Pierce Brown, like at the end of the year for 3rd.
But I mean, if McAdoo's just been kind of like, it feels like very repetitive with all of Mitch Payton's pro circuit Kawasaki's. I don't remember a single season that like one of them have stayed healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, even Joe has missed a race last year.
I'd say that this past year though for Faulkner, it wasn't really his fault.
No, that was completely Jet's fault, and Faulkner even put in an interview by saying, "I'm not trying to be the fastest guy out there. I'm trying to be there every week." So
Faulkner definitely has matured a lot since last year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just trying to get that championship because he's definitely up there. He's thrown it away in past years, and I think he's finally starting to learn that, and he's time to mature for him. And because he knows he has the speed, but he's just got to stay consistent.
Do they stick with the same riders? Because I think they got McAdoo, Shimoda, Antliker, Faulkner, and then I thought there was one other one.
What place did Faulkner finish last year?
Ryder DiFrancesco's coming up, so that's going to be something. And he's going to be their top guy.
I don't know what he finished because he was out with a broken collarbone for 6 weeks or however.
Okay, so then,
but he wasn't there the whole season to start either.
Yeah, has he finished inside the top 3 in his career?
Yes, he finished second 1 year. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
am I wrong?
I might be saying this. I might be saying this rule wrong, but
hang on, let me look.
Because, like, I might be saying this rule completely wrong. I would just put it in Pierce Brown's perspective. Pierce Brown finished this year with 149 points. I think if he finishes next year with 140 or up, I think, isn't it like is it you're eligible or you have to go to the 450?
It's a total points. I don't know what the total points is.
Okay, because I didn't know if I heard it during one of the races where they were saying like, "Oh, this guy has 140 points last year, and if he gets over 140 this year, he's got to move up," or something weird like that.
I remember they did something like that with Jeremy Martin. He didn't do good in one of the races, so they basically held him off the entire season so he can still be eligible for next year or something like that.
Yeah.
Austin Forkner's best Supercross championship finish is 3rd.
Okay. So you probably have to think that he got more than 140 points then.
Damn it! I just had it pulled up. I exited out.
Ah, you're good. Okay, I have moved on to the 450, so, I mean, we all know fucking Tomac first, Anderson second, Malcolm Stewart third, Musquin fourth, Barsha fifth, Chase Sexton sixth, Cooper Webb seventh, Brandon Hartraft eighth, Justin Brayton ninth, Dean Wilson 10th, Dylan Ferrandis 11th, Ken Roxon 12th.
Now, are we talking most improved in their career or just from season to season?
Just from, you put it from perspective of last season to this season. So kind of do how, NFL and all them do.
Okay, so my top 3 have to be Malcolm Stewart, number 1.
Yes.
Chase Sexton, number 2. And Jason Anderson, number 3.
That's
Sorry to interrupt, but how many points did you say it was until they had to move up?
Like I said, I might have heard it wrong. I thought it was 140. They had to get it for 2 seasons.
In 1 season? Or 2 seasons?
They have to get it 2 seasons.
Because he's had it 1 season. He's had 160 or 170 or so.
Okay, because I didn't, like I said, I don't know if I might have heard it wrong in that the whatever race that I was watching, but I don't remember if you have 2 seasons where you get over 140 points, you are either eligible to move up or they make you move up. Because I know well, no, because that wouldn't make sense. Because Craig's had more than 140 points more than 2 years. Well, maybe not, because he always gets fucked by injuries. Yeah, I don't know.
But sticking with the 450s, like I said, it was Malcolm Stewart, number 1, by far.
Yeah. Going from
comparison.
Was he even? He was inside top 10 last year.
So, and then I would put Chase Sexton as number 2, just because last year you just talked about him being the rookie, and this year you're talking about at least at the beginning he was a championship contender
Yeah.
several weeks. And then Jason Anderson, I just think.
He's won a championship, yes, but it was kind of handed to him.
Exactly, and him and Tomac are kind of in the same boat. It's like they both needed that pick me up. They both kind of had meh years last year, so then they both got on new rides. And Anderson proved that
he can be
an actual contender.
He won the most races. Just Tomac was the most consistent.
And I hate to say it, but that's what's going to win you a championship.
That is very true. That's how he won his Anderson won his championship in 2018, I believe.
Yeah, because that's whenever I predicted it.
Because Tomac was the fastest. Tomac was the fastest, but he just wasn't consistent.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people don't believe.
I don't think Anderson won a single race that year. If he did, he won very little.
That's why, people call Dungy the diesel and stuff like that, is because he just keeps going. He's their top 5 every single week.
Oh, can we just talk about him coming back to motocross and getting 5th?
We'll get to motocross later. Stick on one subject.
Oh, yeah.
Not about that.
So, is there any hiccups or, anything that, about those top 3? Give or take.
No, but I didn't know Hartraft finished 8th.
That was impressive. He was, he had his best season that he's ever had. And he had, I think, several top tens. Yes, there was a lot of people injured at a lot of times. But, I mean...
It happens. It's the way sports go.
Best performance by a Suzuki rider I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's by far. I would probably have to put Brayton as an honorable mention.
Yeah. The fact he's still going.
Oh, my bad, Luke.
You're good.
Yeah, the fact that he's still going and he's out there putting a Suzuki inside top 10 in the whole championship is like, damn.
And then I don't know about, I wouldn't say most improved or anything like that or whatever, but honorable mention, I would say Marvin Muskin, really fighting at the end there of the season because he needs a new ride next year. And I don't know if KTM's going to re-sign him.
I don't think anyone's going to sign him, to be honest.
I don't know. If anybody does, I don't know why.
He's been in the Premier class and he's never been a points leader.
That's what I thought until the end of the season. He kind of proved that he still has some fight in him.
I don't think that would take enough. That's enough to give a team.
Okay, but at the same time, last year KTM had 3 450 riders. Every single week, Muskin was doing the best out of pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Thrasher got injured and stuff, but 9 times out of 10, I would have took Muskin over Webb last year easily.
My bad.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like KTM has invested all this money, all this time in Webb, and that's supposed to be their number 1 rider, and then he just shits the bricks, and your guy that is on contract is now doing better than him. So it's like, what do you do if you're KTM?
So do y'all listen to the Pulp MX podcast or no?
Sometimes.
Did y'all listen to the one that had Cooper Webb and Dungey on there?
Sorry, I'm getting frustrated. I got taken out by you twice, and I just got taken out by Coyer.
Yeah, that was my bad on cross jumping out
I
there.
didn't touch you on my screen, but my bad.
It was your lag. It was all good.
But did y'all listen to the podcast with Webb and Dungey on there?
I don't think I did. I don't really watch Pulp MX a whole lot.
Well, I guess Cooper Webb's going back to the Baker's factory.
So
That's probably the best.
that was the thing is mid-season, 7 races in, he went back to the Baker's factory.
But it still didn't change anything.
It didn't change a damn thing. So.
But I also think what's funny is the reason why he said he left the Baker's factory is because he was getting burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can see it.
Yeah, I can see that too.
That's why Roxon left. Whenever Roxon was on Suzuki, that's why he left Baker's factory. He was getting burnt out from it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it doesn't. I hope that does not fucking transfer to Malcolm Stewart.
I don't think it will, in all honesty.
I strictly hope that doesn't happen to Stewart because Stewart can be
fast.
He can be fast and he can stay a contender. Do I know if he'll win a championship with Tomac and Anderson? Probably not.
It's possible.
I would say Sexton wins the championship before Stewart.
He still has James by his side though.
That
he
is
still
true.
Trains out at Stewart's compound.
That is very true.
I do have to throw this out there. It's kind of funny that going into this Supercross season, literally at the beginning of it, before any races happened, even after round 1, who were your 2 championship contenders?
Say what? Say that again.
Say that one more time.
So, at the beginning of the season, when you went into the season seeing all these switches, all these things, and whatever, and saw last year, who were your 2
for Supercross?
Yeah, for Supercross, who were your 2 top contenders?
I honestly didn't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was Ken Roxon and Cooper Webb.
Yeah,
they fought all last year.
They were the two big ones. I was gonna say Roxon, and then when he came out the way he did, it was like
Yeah,
That's the thing with
everybody was
Roxon. He always comes out strong, but he can never finish it. I don't think he has that endurance anymore.
So it's funny that with like say with the Honda, they put all this time, all this investment, everything into Ken Roxon, and they're like, oh, we got Chase. What happened this year? Chase turned into the primary rider, and Roxon fell off the cliff. Same thing with KTM. Did the same exact thing. They put all of their marbles into Cooper Webb, and he fell off this year. And now Muskin is even better. I would have even put Plessinger better than him if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
I still think Plessinger can come back. Like, I know there was some times where Plessinger was getting pissed before he got hurt. But, I mean, Plessinger can possibly still come back and be a contender.
So, I got to talk about next year. Unless are we still in that?
We'll do one more award because I mean I really don't know the other award besides fucking most valuable rider. And I want to say you'd probably have to go with all the championship leaders, but you really don't have to.
So you're just saying most valuable rider?
Yeah, so like who was the most valuable throughout all the coast?
I think I don't know. In my opinion, I think the most valuable rider to their factory and out of, considering, you got Honda, it's got Jet and Hunter and Sexton. They were all winning races. That wasn't very valuable to Honda because Honda was ridden. KTM, they all weren't really winning. Like, none of them were really doing good.
No.
Monster Energy Kawasaki, they were doing pretty decent.
Anderson was their big guy.
Them, Anderson.
Yeah, most definitely.
You look at Monster Energy Yamaha, and they dominated.
Craig, then yeah, won 2 championships.
So what I'm looking at is when you look at the Rockstar Husqvarna and the one name that I only see, I don't see any of the other names, was Malcolm Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dino did nothing. He's a barely top 10 guy, unfortunately. RJ, in my opinion, finished second in the championship by luck, with McAdoo getting injured and Faulkner getting injured and Pierce Brown getting injured and missing a whole race. Yeah, I don't know.
That's just like even when you look at Gas, like who do you put?
Barsha.
I want to say Mosman.
You think so?
I would say valuable wise throughout last year was probably Mosman because he stayed in the top 3 the whole season.
Yeah, you got a fair point.
And he stayed fighting with Craig. Like, yeah, Craig was.
He was consistently.
dominant.
He was consistently up there if he was up.
Yeah.
He never fought with Craig. He was fighting with Jet on coast.
What am I thinking? Wait, what?
Wasn't Mosman fighting with Jet?
No, that was 2 years ago.
I don't know.
Because that's whenever we were talking about in this game. Because it was Jet, Craig, Mosman.
I'm pretty sure Mosman had some battles with Jet.
He had battles with Hunter.
Huh.
Unless the battles were the
Maybe
one.
I was thinking the shootout.
Yeah, it might have been the one shootout because, I mean, Jet didn't race the last one because he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Or he didn't get hurt. He took the hard crash in qualifying. So I mean, let's talk about the future.
I guess of all last year was Malcolm.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion. So we want to talk about the future. Track sucks. Sorry.
Oh yeah, this track's not very good.
Let's go through, manufacturers. Will since we're on one, I can see it. Sexton going to be the number one for Honda. Will Roczen return?
I
To
want to
Supercross,
say
I want to say he does, just because I think he wants to be that. I don't think he wants to give up racing quite yet, but I think the smartest decision would for him not to return to Supercross, but just keep racing outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
see. It's like I want
Because
to say
honestly,
that.
Supercross takes more of a toll on anyone's body than outdoors does. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Which I could be wrong on that, but just looking at from past years, like all the big crashes that Roxon's had,
They've messed
I
him
think
up.
that
Mm-hmm.
it really has.
But I mean, is he? Does he probably still have that thought in the back of his mind, like Craig did, win a Supercross championship before I? Like Craig had the mindset of winning a 250 championship before he moved up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that could be in Roxon's mind, especially, in my opinion. I think if Roczen has a good or wins the 450 outdoor, I think he'll try to build that confidence. And
Oh yeah,
Almost definitely.
maybe change his training, because like he's not a dumb guy. He's gonna know.
No.
Okay, last year I'm getting 12th and 13th. I need to change something. And if he doesn't change anything or changing a fitness program, then yeah, he's not smart.
Do you think he could go to Baker's?
No.
I don't think Baker will take him. Baker's gotta have like 5-6 riders now.
Yeah, because I mean he's got Malcolm.
And
Because when
Plessinger.
Kenny was at Baker's factory, he
was on
was insanely fast. He was insanely fast. Then he left and he went to the Nest, which was in Florida. And he also had another champion train him, but he isn't well known. That was when he was on Suzuki.
Yeah.
I think it's just age is getting to him, and all the bad crash that he had in 17 at A2.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking a toll on his body, because hell, how like bad that like his crash was and everything, and what it did to his body, it messed him up, physically and probably mentally.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this last year he was so mentally like fighting with Webb that when you're like put all your mental into like fighting with one rider, and that one rider is not even doing better than you, and you guys are both doing
Shitty.
ass. Like, what does that do for your mental standpoint of like, okay, do I need to kick it into a different gear to keep up with the other guys? Like, what do I do now? You know?
Yeah.
Will we see 3 Honda riders ever again on the 450 class? Because we did have that at one point.
I want to
Who was
say
that?
yes.
Roxon. Who's the 3 Honda riders?
It was back when they had, I think it was Millsaps, Kennard, and Andrew Short was all on the same team.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're talking way back.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's one of those things that you rarely see it. Just kind of like with the 250 on a KTM.
But
Like
who
the
are they going to
factory
move up to the
Red Bull.
450 class?
I don't know if they'll bring somebody in or anything like that. We already know
I
where
don't
Chris
think
and
I
Craig
don't
is
think they
going.
would.
I mean, do
I
we
really
know
don't
where
think they
Craig is
would.
going?
Yes.
I
because-
don't think. I think he might stay on Yamaha. In all honesty,
No, like I already told you guys, I got an insider.
See,
I
but
literally
what's funny
was
about
with-
that is, I won't lie, I went back and listened to our podcast today. I don't remember which one, but
we guessed it.
we predicted that Craig would end up on Husqvarna.
Yeah. And it came out as an accident. Like the lady I was talking to that's in charge of that entire program, said that they signed Craig for the 450 Supercross Championship. She didn't say anything else about it, but for a 2-year deal.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
nice. Congrats to Craig.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Because, I mean, I want to say it. I think he'll come out there and compete.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no doubt that. Okay, where do y'all put him in his first year of like a full season of 450? Where do y'all put him prediction wise for end of the year?
I'd say top 5 for sure.
Yeah, that's the funny thing
maybe
is I'm
top
watching
3.
him. I'm watching him in the outdoors. You know, like you guys are talking about outdoors. He literally just when it finished 3-3 with several guys in that class that.
But he's
be
raced He's raced a 450 outdoor before though.
true.
That is true.
And he has raced in a 450 Supercross, but that was when he rode for Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's
He did it for Honda for a filler.
He didn't do the whole 16 rounds though.
No, he did pull the whole shot and led part of the race, and then went down because of a mental mistake and hit tough blocks.
In my opinion, I don't think conditioning will be a problem for Craig. It seems like he gets
knows
that
what he's doing.
Yeah, he understands that. What could be the problem for him is trying to like outdo himself and making mistakes. You know, that I could see that happening, but then again, now with this championship, he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, like he knows what he has to do to win a championship, but he got to realize that he's going into a championship with the guys that finished top 3. That's probably the fastest I've seen all of them throughout their whole career.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about, if that move of happening of Craig goes to Husqvarna, safe to say that Dino probably won't be there next year.
I would probably
If he
say
is,
so.
I'd be surprised. Does he go anywhere? Or does he factory? Or does he
I think he
privateer it?
privateers.
Again?
Yeah.
But when he was privateer, he won A1.
But when he goes and races
And if
like
he-
But when he went factory, he didn't do that.
yeah.
And if he does
That doesn't
go
make any
privateer,
sense.
what manufacturer would he ride? Because he was the best on Kawasaki back in those 250 days.
That is very true. I forgot he won a championship on a 250 on a Cowie.
Mm-hmm. He was very fast in the 250s, but it never
transferred.
transferred. Yeah, and that
If it would have
happens to a lot of
transferred,
guys.
then Dino might be the
That
championship
happens to
contender
a
right
lot
now.
of guys, I mean, let alone one of my favorite riders in the 250s was Shane Neckelrath. He was, for the past couple of years in the 250s, extremely fast, and he's never really been up there for the 450s.
No, you don't hear much of him anymore.
Nope.
And he still rides a KTM.
Yeah. Well, that team,
I think.
their team, forget what team it was, but yeah, it was the KTM with him and Max Anstey, and Savacci at the beginning of the year, but he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
That team actually closed down in the middle of the season with drama.
Oh.
Rocky Mountain ATV pulled out their contract, like pretty much stopped sponsoring the whole thing. But the team
Really?
wanted to keep it going. Yeah, I read this whole article about it. The team itself wanted to keep, the racers on it. And then if you look at Shane's Instagram post, there's one of them that him and Max Anstey both put on social media that they were injured. Something about a concussion, and then the other one was like a sore thumb. Both of them missed the race when both of them practiced in qualifying.
What
It
the
was a
hell?
very weird situation that happened.
Got in a
yeah.
fight in the pits!
But yeah, the whole team fell apart because I think Rocky Mountain just stopped sponsoring the whole
Oh,
thing.
hello, mechanics. That's so, I don't know, man. You can't wait for the end of the year to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're just yanking these dudes' jobs away.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they got the money, of course. But, I mean, they're not on the biggest bike. Savacci was on Cowie. But it was as a 250 rider, not a 450. Not for long.
Savacci fell off fast.
He did.
He came out, pulled 3 hole shots at the Monster Cup, and then after that,
I never heard
really
of
heard
him.
much about him.
Well, he got injured
Dude,
all
don't-
of last season. he was racing the first round. He finished in like 9th on a torn ACL.
Oh, what the hell did you
That
just
is
get
very
spun a
true.
pair?
And then, this year we saw that he's a fill-in rider for Dean Wilson, or not Dean Wilson, Adam Cincerulo
Yeah.
for the outdoors, and
Maybe he can get something going, which I highly doubt.
Damn it.
woohoo.
I try to cheat.
So I know he missed the first race of the 450 motocross, but we'll see what he looks like on that back on Kawasaki.
It's bullshit.
That's
Dude, look at
times.
the last two numbers for all three of us.
That's actually impressive.
Man,
Mine's
we're
just
good.
8.
Yeah, but okay, let's talk about the future on the Star Yamaha side.
So
Oh
this
god,
does have
they got
Eli
Levi
Tomac.
Kitchen.
Oh,
Oh,
you
we're
mean-
talking about 450s or 250s? Which
Just
one?
in general.
Okay, well, let's start off with 250s.
Mhm.
They have the rookies for the outdoors. They have 2 rookies starting for outdoors.
Mhm.
They made the pro debut at Apollo. One of them pulled the whole shot and led quite a few laps, which is
Yeah.
madly impressive. I don't even remember his name. It's something I guess. Yeah.
I know you're talking about that.
And then wasn't it Levi Kitchen was the other one?
No, give me a
I thought it was
second.
Levi Kitchen. I think it's Levi Kitchen. Was
No,
his
'cause
pro
Levi
debut?
Ki-
Was it?
Levi Kitchen racing Supercross and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do remember Levi
Oh,
Kitchen.
okay.
Give me a second.
Osby? No. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't.
One of them is racing the whole outdoor season, and one of them is only doing, I think, 2 races or 2 or 3.
So Levi Kitchen wasn't the.
Is he in the 250?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Levi Kitchen wasn't the one of the guys you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. But out of all the Star Racing Yamaha guys, he did do the best with a 5.8 with an 8th overall. Cooper kind of had not a good showing coming off of injury.
I think they said Cooper he's just not in shape really right now.
But the ones that you're talking about is Nick Romano.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to
Yes.
say.
He got
Because he got
16.
Nick
14.
Nick Romano is racing the whole season, and then who's the other one?
I can't find him.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find him after this.
Alright.
But I mean, let's just.
Nick.
You got a lot of upside in their future.
Most definitely.
I mean, we're
They
not.
still
even-
have Deegan.
Yeah.
I don't know how Deegan's gonna do, if he's gonna be a blow off or what, but kid's got talent.
See, I don't think
I think-
Deegan will be a blow off. Like, yeah, he's always going to be a competitor in nationals because, I mean, nationals.
Kid's fast.
Nationals is where he's going to. He's just going to be the best in nationals, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think everybody is talking so much about him that in my opinion, I think that Ryder DeFrancisco is going to blow people away.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
Dude,
He's always been fast.
When they raced in, what's it called, in Utah, he didn't win, I don't believe. I think he crashed, didn't he?
Yeah, he crashed.
But I mean, still, dude, even whenever he was up there, it was like,
But
oh,
when
God.
when he raced all of the Supercross features, he was winning by 30 seconds, 40
Yeah.
seconds.
That kid
over
is going to
supposedly
be
the other best
something.
guys.
I don't think Deegan raced into the future, so did he?
No, he
Nope.
didn't.
That's what I thought.
I haven't seen him on a Supercross check yet.
I've seen him on the
I've seen
Yamaha.
videos. Yes, I've seen him on videos of it, and he's smooth.
He's smooth, but
But
how
how-
does that transfer to a track
Actual
that you don't?
Supercross, like-
yeah,
You don't know that you
You-
don't train on. I don't know, but all I know is Craig has been helping him with his whoops, and
Yeah, that
that's
is true.
that's gonna be scary.
if you watch the Deegans on YouTube, dude, good lord, that's all I'm gonna say.
You know what's funny though? What I keep on looking when you look at Ryder on his bike and stuff, and you look at Deegan looks like his body hasn't formed into a 250 yet. Like he looks small on it.
I feel like
He
Deegan's
is.
still
He's just
waiting
not,
to
he's
hit
just
fucking
he's just not
puberty.
tall.
Like-
Deegan's just not tall though. But if you look at his dad, he wasn't very tall either.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is
I have
true.
a feeling that he'll hit a growth spurt at some point, kind of like
I think he's damn near done. But you look at Ryder when he first started riding 250s, he was itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
Because can't they give Ryder and Deegan the call hey, if y'all want to race, it's y'all spot? Because don't you just
I
have to be
think
16?
so, because you had to be 16, I believe.
And Deegan's 16.
15. It's 15.
Okay, so Deegan is
15. You can
over
make
it.
your pro debut. So is Ryder. Ryder's 17, I believe.
So I mean,
I'm
both
not
of these
sure.
kids can go in and race.
What about Jere Reynolds? You don't hear about him much anymore.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
He rode for Team Green, and he was fast. And he's been on a 250 forever.
Y'all think there's something that's just not transferring?
I don't know. I haven't heard of him in forever.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like Hunter Yoder, he was a big Geico Honda guy.
that is true.
He just never got it. I don't think some of these kids get the chance really, or their team just don't see it in them. And
How
what
much?
the fuck?
I know Deegan he's shown everything, like his accolades for nationals and all that. But how much of his name got him that contract?
I'd say a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love Deegan, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I feel like his.
I'd say
When was the
I'd
last
say
time
a
you
lot of
heard
it.
a factory team that's in the thick of the championship with already 4 riders on their 250 roster slot? Actually, I think it was like 5. Sign somebody that's not going to race for them for
2-3 years.
yeah, because I don't think a factory rider is going to be like I don't know. It's
And
weird.
he was on Orange Brigade for his whole career on minis,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then he got basically a free KTM 2022 from KTM themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and then randomly just get a sponsorship from Star Racing.
Yeah. There's something that's not being said. Like, yeah, I get it. Deegan, his accolades have shown that he's really fucking good. But I mean, his dad probably had a lot of damn pull
Mm-hmm.
Oh, most definitely.
in him getting that. I feel like Ryder is the one that's showing, like, hey, I mean, was Ryder's dad anything or no?
I'm not sure. Ryder's always been fast though, ever since minis.
Yeah, so I mean, like, Ryder's just
And
showing,
I honestly,
like, hey,
I don't think it's like it was like Villapoto and Mike Alessi. Villapoto could not beat Alessi straight up,
mhm.
and Villapoto knew it. I think it's the same way because I know Deegan. I don't think he's beat Ryder. I
That
could be
wouldn't
wrong,
surprise me.
but
The only thing I give Ryder so much more than Deegan is that Ryder did the super minis and stuff like that. He's seen what the tracks look like. He knows the atmosphere. Deegan, unless it's arena cross or like something small or whatever,
Deegan did do Monster Cup a couple times, but
He's
Did
done
he?
Monster Cup,
Not
and he
near
did
as-
Futures last year or 2 years ago.
on his 85, I believe.
Yeah, he did it on the
But he
85.
raced Monster Cup on a Super Mini.
And how'd he do?
I don't
I
remember.
want to say I don't think he ever raced DeFrancesco, whatever the fuck his name is.
We'll just call him Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder. I don't think he raced against him. I could be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. There's a lot of future for There's a lot of. I can't.
It's
even
for both
speak,
of them.
dude.
Mhm.
Yes,
There's a
they
lot
both
of
have bright
upside for both
futures
of them.
ahead of them.
Will we see them racing each other in the 250s and the 450s? Most likely.
Yeah, they're not that far apart in age.
No, they're really not. I think they're a year or two. So, I mean, you're going to see them together
When
eventually.
is Ryder making his pro debut next year?
I hope so. Like,
I don't know actually.
it would... you would think so.
Since he raced futures.
Yeah. I mean, you're never really going to know until... I guess it happens. Do
God,
y'all
not
think...
this track.
You said you what?
I said, God, not this track.
Do y'all think that HRC is gonna make Jet win another championship or try to win another championship before they move them up?
Yeah, he's only 18.
Okay, but let's.
He has plenty of time to move up to a 450.
I mean, Chase moved up when he was 19.
You've got a fair point. But he also won one championship, but he's in the championship standings,
For 2
like
years.
contending both for multiple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the contention for the 2
And
years.
I want to say they kind of rushed Chase into it because Brayton was leaving, and I probably think they wanted another 450 guy because they figured Roxon's time was starting to come to an
And
end.
that
I hate to
shit
say
worked.
that
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like they wanted Chase to learn off Roxon.
Yeah.
Do y'all okay? So let's say let's say we get that surprise fucking notification. Ken Roxon announces he will not race Supercross.
I would cry.
Oh yeah, I would too because I go to Dallas every year and I fucking look forward to him. Did it suck seeing him get like 15th this year? Yeah. I mean, shit, he was there. But do y'all? If we were to get that notification saying that he's not racing Supercross,
What in the hell?
yeah, I don't even know.
I can't even race for you, dude.
Let's just tag team and take him out.
No.
He disappeared. He disappeared in the tunnel and then reappeared and I died.
Yeah, he went zooming right past me, and I thought it was I knew it was him lagging.
Mm-hmm.
But back to what back to what I was saying. If we already get that notification, do y'all think that they move one of the Lawrence brothers up or no?
No, I think they do.
I'd say they move Hunter up before they move Jet.
See, and I think
I
it's
feel like
opposite because Hunter is showing potential to win while Jet has already won.
Yeah,
He's got a fair point.
that's
what more
that's
does
my
Jet have to do
only
there
upside for
besides winning
Jet.
another one.
Because I feel like, okay, it's known Jet is probably gonna be the fastest 250 rider out of both classes next year. Unless somebody comes out and surprises us, nobody's gonna stop Jet.
Oh yeah, I would say Cameron McAdoo's the only one that in my opinion.
All right, fuck you. Oh yeah.
I wasn't expecting that whip to launch you.
Cocksucker.
I was not expecting that at all. I whipped and I literally saw your dude just go straight right.
Man, launch my ass.
With if Roxon pulls out or does whatever he does, I think they try to find a fill-in rider.
You
And,
think? Who'd the fill-in rider be? You think?
Yeah, great fill-in rider.
Dean Wilson.
Or Shane.
Good old Dino.
Depending on, oh, that's lovely. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
I don't
I
know
don't
who
know
the
what I
fill-in
just
rider
did.
would be though.
You hit every single tough walk known to man on that area. You'll see it in your stupid podcast.
I probably will.
But who do you guys think the fill-in rider would be?
I mean, it could be
In all
Shane
honesty.
McElrath.
Put me in,
depending
coach.
on
I'm tired of losing.
contracts and stuff.
You know, I'm sick and tired of losing. Put me in, coach.
I promise, coach.
Going in.
I promise, coach. I can do it.
No, I think he goes, I'm going in, coach.
I'm tired of
I'm
fucking
sick and
losing.
tired of losing.
Is that when the big dude puts his little
Yeah.
helmet on?
The pedophile?
Yeah, he's the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, the Philadelphia pedophile. That dude's retarded.
You don't say that.
Nerd.
Where in the fuck did we get ice cream?
But I don't know.
I don't know who his fill-in rider would be.
I
think
yeah,
he
I
might
could
be
tell you
onto
that.
something with Shane. But I feel like everyone's fill-in rider is Savachi, in all honesty. Everyone uses Savachi for their fill-in. Motherfuck me.
You hit
It
that
all
3
depends
laps
on-
in a row.
I
Who
know.
gets contracts and who doesn't and stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody that I'm looking forward to finally having a healthy freaking season. is
Seems
Adam
low.
Cincinnati.
For real, dude.
It needs to happen.
It
I'm
does.
So, it's so fun watching him get the hole shots, and he's like so fast. But you can tell he's
Did he-
just like out of breath within a lap or two.
I would just like to see him get past round 9.
Mm-hmm.
I know, man. It's just like it's frustrating.
Make
'cause
it
I
halfway
He
know
through
never,
the
I'm-
years.
he never won a 250 championship. He threw it away every single year.
Yep.
He had it locked in last lap
In
at
Vegas.
Las Vegas and went down off a
was there.
double.
Yeah.
I was there for all he had to do was get in like 12th or better, and he came in like 16th or 14th or something.
Okay, I don't know this. Are they bringing
how
back
because
Monster
of you
Cup?
guys' I hate how because
I
you
don't.
guys'
I doubt
lag.
it.
Collier's lag. I'm back here in fucking third.
No, I'm actually hitting top blocks.
No, but at the beginning, when I was in second, we were all together, and I got murdered under the over under.
That sounds like a you problem.
Your bike going backwards and zooming forward, hitting me, is a me
What
problem.
the fuck? Oh, hey, Luke.
Oh my god,
I swear to Jesus, you take me out. We're gonna have beef, boy.
I can't even
I'll
see you to take you out.
Fly my honky ass
Oh, I died.
to California and... Yeah, fuck you. Don't you say I took you out.
No, I just had a tough block.
Oh,
That you put in the track.
probably. Can I hit this fucking triple clean? Oh, thank God, I hit too far to the left. I hit that triple always, I always went too far right. This time I went too far left almost.
Yeah, but can Cinderella just get fucking halfway through a season?
What about Ferrandis? We didn't hear much about him.
I thought he was going to come into the Supercross season, like when we were doing that fantasy picks and stuff. I picked him for.
Did
top
he
five
race
so many
the
damn
first race of outdoors or no?
No. He's gonna be
I
out
was
for
gonna
I think another week or 2.
That's a bummer.
Oh yeah, I want to be in this fucking Supercross fantasy honky donk.
Did you see who James Stewart predicted to win the 450 motocross?
Who?
No, I did not. Who?
He was drinking his damn coffee to company. Ryan Dungey.
Dungy?
Ryan Dungey. I could see it. I could honestly see it. Motherfucker
Can
came out
you-
of 6 years out of retirement, whatever it was, I can't remember, and got fucking 5th.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he wins?
He
Dude,
got
that-
fifth? I thought he got
oh.
fourth.
He got
I
5th.
Who got fourth?
Tomac got Tomac.
Oh, Tomac.
Yeah, can you imagine if he comes out there and gets fit for first?
Or if he just wins a race.
Oh no, Dungy did get 4th.
Did he?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it went
that's what I thought.
Sexton, Roxon, Craig, Dungy, Tomac, Anderson.
Hey Siri, who got 4th overall at Paula Raceway in 2022?
Tomac 7-4.
Okay, I found this on the web for
Tomac.
overall
Yeah.
on
Why does it
Tomac
say
got
on
a-
the Racer X?
2022. Check it out.
They might have tied in points, but Tomac got a 7-4.
Oh
and Dougie
yeah,
got 5
they
points.
are tied in points. But Tomac's hurt.
I forgot Anderson got 4th on the first race. Anderson got a 4.8 because he went down.
Yeah.
I want to say Tomac's gonna go for the motocross championship, but I feel like he wants to stay healthy enough to where he can race Supercross. And there's
Okay.
quite a bit of off time there, just to defend his championship.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know he's going to.
I was just about to ask, do y'all think he does?
Most definitely. After seeing what he did this year, he dominated.
Who? Okay, we know Craig's going to be in the 450.
Yeah.
Predict your top 3 for next year, and this will probably close out the podcast.
For 450?
Yeah, just
right.
the 450.
Luke,
just
you go.
Put out your top 3.
Luke, you go first.
Corey,
Luke,
you're
go
next.
first.
Alright. Anderson, Sexton, Malcolm.
Ooh. You don't see
Does that-
Tomac?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Does it have to be in order or no? Just
Yes.
random top 3.
Before you
Oh,
give
fuck.
your thing, how did Tomac do as he had the number 1 plate? That
Not
next
good.
year in Kawasaki? Horrible.
Yeah, you got a fair point.
So I don't know if it's just like, the lackadainess or the comfortableness of having the 1 plate, but I can see a lot of more hungry people than he is.
That is true.
Y'all know I'm bold. So I'm going Tomac, Malcolm, and I want to go Craig, honestly.
That would be awesome.
I could see that.
That would be awesome.
I can't wait, and it's just like it's going to give you guys all the chills, and you can end the podcast this way or whatever, to see Craig and Jet Lawrence both in the 450s together.
Oh, my
That
God.
would be badass, dude.
That'd be beautiful.
The
That would
future's
be.
looking bright for
It
that,
is.
for that class.
So,
Yeah,
my
with the
top
class.
3, I'm going to go Anderson first, Sexton second, Stewart third. I was about to say Moose.
So they're the same as mine.
I didn't even really. You put Sexton in second? I thought you put his ass third.
Nope. Anderson, Sexton, Malcolm.
Okay, so then yeah, me and you got the same one.
So I'm the only bold one, alright.
Yeah. I want to say Tomac will finish top 5,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but I don't see him keeping it.
I'm out. I'm not playing around this race. I'm out.
Come here. We'll have one competitive race in this fucking podcast, and then we'll fucking end it.
Oh.
Collier said, "I'm here too."
Oh, God. Sorry. That was, that was on me.
Okay, where do y'all see Roxon? If we'll just say that he's coming back to race because we don't know 100%.
I want to say top 5.
You see him coming
Yeah,
back from not racing for half the season.
I do.
It's hard to say right now. I don't know.
It's hard to say, yeah, but I mean, if the
Whoa.
oh my God, I just did the same thing.
I forgot what track we were on.
I guess we're playing follow Luke this race.
I thought we were on, I think, Indy 2, so I went to rail the berm, and I was like, oh, there's no berm.
I did the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be a little hard to fucking say right now for Roxon. I want to say, because I mean, even with him not racing the second half of the season, he still got 12th. That's what's crazy to think about is he didn't race 9 rounds and he still got 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all be surprised if he comes out there and wins A1 again?
No, because like Collier said earlier, he's always starts off hot in his career. Always. And then he just slowly tapers out, unfortunately. I don't know if it's mental, because I feel like he has the endurance, but I just don't know.
I feel like it's got to be mental at that point.
And we've lost Coyer. Or he's focusing.
No, I'm just focusing.
Yeah, I think it's both. I think I should have switched to the Yamaha. I wasn't expecting this to do a fucking serious race. Oh my god!
Shit!
I was not expecting that. We might have just gave Luke this race. I was not expecting you. Why did you come fucking straight down?
Okay, this is fucking horse shit.
Nice. Oh. Hey, can we get a race restart? Don't do it. Oh man, I don't know what the hell is about to happen in that turn. Oh, I can't triple in. Oh my god. I'm everywhere.
I see that.
Oh my god, now you're lagging.
Oh, jeez. What in the heck just happened in that corner?
No, he fucked up, no! The fact that we still got a minute left in this race.
Hmm?
So the fact that we still got a minute left in this damn race. And we're all back up here with each other again.
Whoops.
Did you try hitting it like whoops?
I just, yeah, Ronnie Mac that whole section.
Get my way, Corey. Get off of me! No! I knew you were gonna land on me.
I wasn't trying to.
No, I just saw your person right above me. I was like, I'm screwed.
Oh, that's why you don't go under his bike, dummy.
Well, you see, I was on the ground first. So I blame him. It's always Coyer.
I blame that fucking over-under, dude.
No, I blame you. Okay, I blame a tough block now.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm not even trying to go for that triple quad. I keep on messing up at it.
Got it.
I just triple double.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Like, it feels fast because you're not in the air for so long. Well, my chances of being
I know what you're
oh
talking about.
shit. My chances of being up there with y'all are gone. I'm just making mistakes. I was being consistent too. Like when me and Coyer were actually battling, we were both consistent.
Not even gonna try the triple. Just double, triple. Oh shit.
You had one job.
We're good.
He
I got
said,
one more
just-
rhythm section.
So I'm
to
just
get
gonna do the
clear.
double, triple. Oh shit!
Alright, we're good. Yep. Good charge, Coyer. It was close.
Me and Coyer had a charge. But then I got landed
I
on.
put a hell of a charge in on that last lap though before this one.
That's funny. I think I just put in a heater. Which didn't feel like a heater because I messed up. What?
Dude, I put
I
in
got
a
a
hell of a charge
48.6.
that last lap. Luke, I was coming for your ass and you knew I was.
Oh, I saw you.
Well,
At one point I was right on you. I was like, oh, don't pull away.
that is gonna end the podcast. Y'all got anything else to say before we can close it out?
Bye, everybody.
Go ahead. End it.
So yeah,